Welcome to Imo CEOs. My name is Linda and I'm here with Mr. Michael, the CEO of Lite Hills Limited. Good to have you, sir.
Thank you very much.
So please, can you tell us about yourself, where you're from, if you're married, and the school you attended?
Okay, my name is Michael Anosike. I'm the Chief Operating Officer of Lite Hills Limited. I am from Imo State. I'm married, I'm a father, and schooled in Port Harcourt. Lived all my life in Port Harcourt, and okay, then for tertiary, I attended Federal Polytechnic, so in Imo State. Yeah.
Okay. And so please, Lite Hills Limited, what is it all about? What are the products and services you offer?
Okay, Lite Hills. Basically, we are into branding, okay, printing and publishing and promoting small scale businesses. Basically, we help startups to set up, okay, we help startups to set up. So that's basically what we do. Yeah.
Okay. So what inspired you to start up a business and why did you invest here in Imo State?
What inspired me to start?
Start up a business, yes.
Okay, um, I don't know, but I would say first of all, I'm supposed to say uh, saw a problem and all that, right? But what inspired me is hunger. Yeah, if you're hungry, you think well.
Exactly.
Yeah, like the prodigal son in the Bible. Until hunger catch the guy, then begin
Do you
think.
remember?
So hunger has a way of you know helping you think well. Okay, so it must not be hunger for food alone, but hunger to succeed and maybe to make impact, hunger to change your life or whatever. But you must be hungry. So I think hunger for me is the inspiration behind my starting a business.
Okay, so why did you decide to invest it here in Owerri?
Very simple. Akurulo. I believe so much in bringing back um, wealth back to where we are from. Okay. Like I said initially, I grew up in Port Harcourt. I was born and bred in Port Harcourt, River State. But when when it was time for me to start my life, I decided to come over to Owerri. Okay, yeah. So that let's see how we can make impact in Imo State too. Yeah.
That's a nice one, sir. Growing up, we always have these aspirations of what we want to be. So, what were your career aspirations when you were younger?
Okay. Nigeria has a way of helping you rearrange your life. Okay, but in my own case, um, I would say I wanted to do business first of all. Growing up,
What kind of business?
I don't know, I don't know, I can't remember, but I just knew that 9 to 5 is not my thing and can never and will never be my thing. So I had to figure it out growing up. So, but going to school,
You mean you had this mindset so why you were doing it?
yes, I knew that 9 to 5 can never and will never be my path. So I had to figure out something. I wouldn't say I had an inspiration or an angel appeared to me, do this or do that, but I just knew this 9 to 5 thing is not something that will work for me. Yeah, so I had to figure it out.
So, what did you end up studying?
In school, I studied civil engineering.
Wow.
But now look at what we are doing. There is no correlation. It doesn't, but that's how life can turn out. So, like you now, is this what you dreamt of doing? But Nigeria has a way of.
Changing
I know you like your job. You don't want
Yeah.
to say you don't like your job, but no problem. Let's continue.
Okay. So, Light Things Limited, what makes your company stand out in the market?
Okay. First of all, I would say we are not doing anything that nobody has done. There is nothing special, I would say, honestly, because we have a competition. We have competitions in the market. They are there. Okay, so there is nothing special about what we are doing. But the thing is, for me, Light Hills, uh, we have a way of taking business away from the business premises. Okay, we have a way of converting our clients, moving them from clients to family to friends. So we don't just see your business as your business and we are just offering services. We see it as our business. Okay, so that's one thing special about, I would say, I think, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So since you're into graphics and branding, there is this popular say, "What I ordered versus what I got." Have you been in a position or a situation where you have to offer less quality services to your clients?
Offering less quality is not is not our stock in trade. It's not part of what we do. But sometimes it's very difficult, honestly, very difficult to please some people.
Yes.
Some people with their mood swing and their problem, their family problem, they will always have a way of. But for us, we do our best to make sure we use quality materials or whatever. We offer quality services first of all, okay, and we don't settle for less, and that's something we say from the beginning of before we start anything, okay. So we don't cut um we don't cut quality, we don't cut down on quality. Yeah, we don't.
So it's either quality or you
Yeah,
don't
it's
accept
quality or nothing, because it is this same this same character, okay, that has kept us up to this time, for real. Because we thrive more on referrals. So if we're not delivering quality, we will not last long in the market. Yeah. So that's one thing too. I think we do well. We use quality. If it's not quality, we are not there.
So investing in the southeast, what are the problems your business encounter?
Investing in Southeast, like doing business in the Southeast.
Yes, what are the challenges you face?
Um, for me, I would say doing business in the Southeast is very hard. Not because of not because it's not possible or it's not enjoyable, but because of the way the system is programmed. It's kind of, honestly, it's kind of rigged. Doing business in the Southeast is, I don't know, it's very hard. Okay, so one of the challenges is access to funds, to capital. Capital is a lifeline of every business. There's a saying that only those only those who invest more or spend more money in getting clients and keeping them succeed or win ultimately, right? So for you to thrive, you must spend money, you must invest money. So every business needs money, and that's something we don't have access to very much in the Southeast.
Yes.
And another thing is there is this notion that businesses, like our kind of business, right, that we don't do as much as those in Lagos. And I don't think that's 100% true. Okay? I don't think. So getting jobs from outside is somehow difficult. Okay, because even people in Owerri, people in Imo State, in Southeast, they believe that Lagos jobs are always good and all quality and everything. But it's not 100% true. I've had such an encounter before, right? I have this organization I worked for. Okay, they called. I was like, "Can you do this?" I said, "Yes, can do it." They said they have people in Lagos, and it was not like they were joking. They've been doing this thing, but they wanted to source locally. So they reached out and they were like, "They have people in Lagos. Are you sure you can do this?" They see Southeast or
Yes.
Owerri as village, like we don't know anything. That's one major problem we have. So, but after we delivered that job, like the one of their managers had to come. I was like,
Calm down.
yes, he came down to, we hosted him, he came down, was like, this is good. That he never knew, and since then I've been working with them till now. This, I think, for over 4 years now. So we still work for them, and because we delivered, right? So it's possible, whatever is possible in Lagos is also possible in the Southeast, in Owerri. So that's one major problem we face. And the most annoying part of this is that it's our brothers that do this. It's not even about, it's our own people. Somebody will meet you next week. I'm going to Lagos, so I will call Lagos. Yeah, we get our materials and some of our equipment from Lagos, but we deliver as much as they do. Okay, so that's it.
Okay, sir, please, what advice will you give to upcoming entrepreneurs that wants to invest here in Owerri?
If you're not hungry, you'll not succeed. I'll keep saying it. I know. If you're not hungry, you will not succeed. That's one. Then you must make sure you have access to fund. If yeah, make sure you have access. See, capital is very, very important. So first of all, if you want to start, let's assume you are already into this 9 to 5 thing, you can start capital formation. You can start saving up. You know, you can have you can get a loan if you can. Loan for business, not for pleasure, right? So they will tell you business before pleasure. So you must get loan if you can, or get loan for business. But and another access to how you can access capital, maybe through family and friends, savings, access to loan, to family and friends if they can. You understand? There are good people out there that can also, you know, support and all that. So, but basically, capital is everything. Capital is the lifeline of every business. Yeah. Then you must know how to talk.
What do you mean that?
You must know how to talk. You must know how to talk. In our society today, you know, the loudest is being heard. So you must know how to talk.
Okay.
If you don't talk, nobody will talk for your
Yeah,
business.
yes.
If you don't drive your business,
You
you'll
don't
be
carry
driven
it on
out
your
of
head.
business. See, there's something that trended sometimes. Say, if you see me, you don't see my business. So that is, if you cannot talk, and if they see you, they are seeing your business. That means your business cannot talk. That means your business cannot be heard as well, right? So you must know how to talk. Yeah, very important. Must know how to talk.
Thank you very much, sir. It's an honor to have you here with us
Yeah,
today.
my pleasure.